Hey everybody, this is video number 1, even though I'm uploading it second, and today we're going to be making salsa that's kind of along the lines of pico de gallo, but with a couple twists. Anyway, so here we're starting with the first step, throwing everything into the colander there. You can see, tossing the spices in, we got tomatoes and everything here, got it all in there, some of the chile. Alright, get those in there, and then you just grab a tenderizer, you slam it a couple times, and there it is. So pretty easy. Alright, so in all seriousness though, first thing to do, obviously, kind of prep everything, get it washed off, because the coolers at grocery stores are not always the cleanest, and it's been all over the world or wherever. So produce, wash it, or there's a bad, if you got mold and stuff on there, obviously you don't want to eat that. Alright, so you see, that's how those are supposed to look there. So those are, they'll be sold in grocery stores as tomatillos. They're kind of like tomatoes, if you're not familiar with them. They're good in salsa. Pull that top part off, don't eat any of that. So we're washing them down just with some dish soap, or they sell grocery wash, or produce wash. Got it all here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all of them. There we go. And then an onion, and most people know how to cut an onion, but in case you are unfamiliar with the steps, the outside layer is not something you want to eat. There we go, taking off the outer layer. So we got 2 more onions there. There we go, half an onion in there, half. So I got a yellow, oh man, my eyes were hurting. Okay, so red, white, and yellow onions, and then we have the garlic there. Normally I kind of smash down the garlic a little bit. It kind of helps get the outer layer off. There's an outer layer that you don't want to eat there. The inside layer is kind of like rubbery feeling, and that's the good part. Then we have those there. We're gonna chop it up, and putting salt in it kind of helps to not lose a lot of that juice. You can kind of make like a paste out of the garlic. All right, and chop it up, and voila, there it is. Cilantro. I eat the stems. I always put those in. Some people are like, find them questionable. I think they taste the same. Also, those are some green onions I'm putting in right there. Chopping them up, slice. Okay, about that size, or however much you want to chop them. I leave the pieces kind of large sometimes, but if you want to pulverize them, you can feel free to do that. Another thing you can also do with the tomatoes, cook the tomatoes if you want to. Some people also put them over like a gas stove in aluminum foil for a few minutes, and it kind of sort of roast the outside while leaving part of it sort of semi-fresh. This is more, if you're not familiar with pico de gallo, it's, in a lot of restaurants and stuff like that. It's like chunks of tomato, but also has chile, usually some lime and stuff like that. Not normally, not tomatillos, but maybe sometimes. I think it kind of depends on a lot of people have their own recipes, but, so this is along those lines. It's more fresh. It's like a fresher tasting salsa, whereas some of them are more like canned salsas. I add cucumber. I think it makes it taste fresh, and cucumbers are great, especially with the lime and the salt in the salsa, so if you like the freshness there, might be something to try, but you don't have to. All a matter of personal preference. Okay, we have a jalapeno, and then serrano, as you might hear it called. There are slightly different flavors. It's hard to describe exactly the differences. I think in general, jalapenos don't tend to be as spicy, but sometimes they can be. Okay, some people don't like the seeds. I like the seeds, but I don't really like the texture of that seed placenta, or whatever you call it. So I usually rip that out, but I like to leave some of the seeds. Some people take them all the way out. Some people just leave it all together. By all means, if you do whatever you want to do, So about that size is good. I usually do lemon and lime. So I usually do a little bit less lemon and a little bit more lime. But, and I like some of the pulp in there too, which is kind of weird. So I put some smoked red chili powder in there. I think it kind of makes it smokier a little bit, just a tiny bit. I actually like to also add black pepper, which is a weird thing. Some people get mad at me about that. People I know. But I think it tastes good. It dries out the flavor, and I think it's kind of good. Thanks for watching, and I will talk to you in the next video if you watch it. Peace!